Hey, how was it going, bros? How are you today? Looked for another interesting deck for you and found a Tempo Warrior deck made by itzdchang. So that is not a Dragon Warrior deck, but a good old Tempo Warrior deck, and also using the Grimy Gadgeteer from the Gadgetzan expansion. So gonna see how that is working. Going against Shaman, we're currently on rank 6 here. So let's start with let's drop that. And we will also drop the Acolyte of Pain for now. We are keeping the Ravaging Ghoul. Should be pretty decent if our opponent is playing some pirates early on. Then we might have a kill here with the Ghoul. And let's hope to find our nice little weapon early on. That would be great. Got the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Again a Bloodhoof Brave and the Execute. Though the Ooze is not that bad. Against the Shaman that should work if he's dropping stuff like the Jade Claws early on. If he's going for the Spirit Claws. Then the Ooze is pretty good, and we will see about that. Also we have the Harrison Jones here, so another weapon hate card. Opponent's just using a totem, so that's pretty slow start. In general you can expect a faster start by our opponent, well that's unusual. We'll see about that. We're just going for the armor up here. We have the time to wait, even though we are playing tempo. Just another totem. What is your plan? It is possible that he is going for a control shaman. That's definitely in his range here. So we need to be careful. We have a few war eggs. Could drop that now. And then we could kill a Stoneclaw totem, but that's not that great. So I like to use a coin here instead and go for the Brave. Then we can also trade into the Stoneclaw totem. But with the few war eggs and, for example, the Execute, we can furthermore kill a bigger target next turn alongside. I mean, he's at 4 mana, so if he's playing the more aggressive Shaman or the mid-range Shaman, there might be a Faceless in his range. But again, he's just going for another totem. That is so slow that I'm pretty sure he is playing some kind of control Shaman. So need to change our strategy then a bit. Let's kill this one. And the control shaman will probably not have any weapons, but there's still a chance that he's going for the Jade Claws. If he's playing, for example, Jade control shaman, then the Ooze is pretty good. Also, we of course also have the Harrison Jones here, so we might not need the Ooze. But for now, I still like to play the 3 war eggs, and we're getting rid here of the spell damage totem, just in case. If he wants to drop some decent spells next turn. So when will be the surprise? Flame Tongue Totem. Okay. He might hit that and then play a Jade Lightning. That's a possibility. Blood Mage Saunas. Okay, so a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt it is. Using a lot here on the single Brave. And we might just go for the Ravaging Ghoul, taking out the Blood Mage Saunas alongside the Flame Tongue Totem that is dying to the weapon. Also get more armor. Right now our deck is not very tempo focused. We are going pretty slow. Turn 5 and our opponent is still at 30 life. Well, let's end here, sorry. Still unsure what he's playing. Just another totem. Where are the big units? Ah, that's the thing from below, so that will be a bit close. Okay, so we can kill the thing from below here. Then we can also drop the Ooze to kill the weapon. Yeah, that's a great move. We will do that. Also spawning a 2/2 here. Executing, getting rid of the thing from below. The Acidic Swamp Ooze is clearing the weapon. The only problem we have right now is a Lightning Storm that is easily clearing the board on our side. We would still have the Flame Tongue Totem, but we can play the Malkorok next turn. That will equip us with a weapon. And we should be able then, at least I hope so, that we can kill the Flame Tongue Totem. He is going for the Drake and the Maelstrom Portal. There's a Slam. So let's try with the Malkorok. We need 3 attack here on the weapon. And we're not getting there, but we're getting a charged hammer. And the death rattle effect here is that we are dealing 2 damage then. So we're losing the armor up and dealing 2 damage, which is better in our deck. So that is definitely not bad. So right now he could kill the Malkorok with the Drake if he needs to. And we could clear the Buccaneer. But really I'd just like to hit the Flame Tongue so that we make sure that we can kill the Flame Tongue next turn. If he's equipping another weapon, the weapon is getting +1 attack because of the Buccaneer, but we have the Harrison Jones here, so we can get rid of the weapon anyway. Yay, Firelord. Just hit the face. He's trading, okay, so he will hit the face. But we are losing the Malkorok. So we're down to 24 here. That is not working. Should we just drop the Firelord as well? We can clear the Flame Tongue. He then only has the Buccaneer on board. And we have a 33% chance to clear the Firelord. Oh yeah, I guess we're doing that. Let's try. Flame Tongue is not that dangerous at the moment because the Firelord is not... Oh boy, hitting the face. The Firelord was of course not getting any advantage of the extra damage, so... As a Hex... Oh man. That is not good. We're getting another 8 in the face. Mana Tide Totem. Thing from below, yeah, why not? And because we are not running any kind of brawl, we're now in such a disadvantage that we normally can't come back from that. Now we have a Grommash Hellscream, which is a decent card, but right now it will only kill the thing from below and we will take 5 more damage. So I would assume that we are going down now. The units on the board are not good enough to take out the Grommash, but with 4 cards in hand, and he has only played, for example, 1 Lightning Bolt, but there's still a second one in it. He might play the Jade Lightning, we never know. Has Thunderbluff Valiant. So with that he can buff the other totems here and he will win the game. He has an exactly 11 damage. Why would you play the Hex? You don't need that. Winning anyway, so we are losing the first game. Shaman is just too strong at the moment. We are trying again now with the second game. Game 2, and of course we are up against another Shaman. What else will you expect at the moment on the ladder? Game is so balanced that everyone is playing Shaman, because that's by far the best class to play. You can go aggro, you can go mid-range, you can go control, you can play combos. You can have everything in the Shaman class at the moment, while other classes are getting left behind, like the Paladin or the Hunter. Start is kinda nice, should help us a lot, depending on his start. If he's going for a Spirit class early on, the Ooze is pretty good. But let's see how we can handle this one. Now there's a coin, we might see a Totem Golem then. Ooh, we see the Kobold Geomancer. That's interesting. Why would you play that? So we can just go for the blood here, but then we have the problem that the Kobold Geomancer is increasing the spell damage +1. So if he has a Maelstrom Portal, he could just clear the 2/2 slime. It wouldn't be too great. But I mean, if we're not doing it, then we might just fall behind here. That's also a problem. Because the next unit we could play would be the Acolyte of Pain, which is not strong. So he has used the coin, that is out of the way. He might go for a Totem Golem. I guess we're still waiting. Let's do that. Just go for the armor up. Oh, we have luck here. And only a totem. The big Totem Golem would have been way more problematic. Grimy Gadgeteer. We will now go for the Acolyte of Pain. Right now the Kobold Geomancer is not strong enough. I mean, he could just drop small Maelstrom Portal. Yeah, just like that. Well, that's dealing 3 damage because of the extra spell damage. And the Tunnel Rock, that has to be nice. And you have to be kidding me. Yeah, let's drop this one. We're increasing the stats of one of our units. Hopefully not the Firelord. There you go. We got the Exceeding Swamp Ooze as a 5/4. This one is the best one drop he could get. And he has another Tunnel Rock. Yeah, of course, dropping Feral Spears. Why not? And that was pretty bad here. The trade was super bad. He should have just hit the face. The Grimy Gadgeteer wasn't able to kill any of the units. And he could have just buffed them even further next turn. He should just go face, face, face. We can't hit those units because of the towns. So he was super safe at the moment. Not sure what his plan was there. So we have the Whirlwind. We have the Execute. So theoretically we could, for example, kill the Kobold Geomancer here with the Blood and the Whirlwind, and then we have the Execute to kill the Tunnel Rock. So we would have small unit on board, and the Spirit Wolves here would be at 2/2, so we could trade. That might not be that bad, so I guess we're doing that. Otherwise we might run into the problem that he's just pushing more and more damage and we can't handle the situation. I mean, the board right now is still very good for him. He might have another Maelstrom Portal, Lightning Bolt, Stoneclaw Totem, okay. Oh, that's good. Only pushing 4 damage. Armorsmith, that's another decent card. Go for the Brave here, we're going for the Armorsmith. We can kill one of the Wolves. Getting 1 armor because of the Armorsmith. The Brave here is good enough to trade. We would get more armor and also have a decent unit on board. Lightning Bolt. Yay, another Maelstrom Portal. At least not another Tunnel Rock. Healing Totem, great for him in this situation. We got the few War Axe, which is nice. Let's go for that. We're dropping the Berserker. Let's kill this little wolf. And get some armor. Still waiting for a weapon here. But I mean, at least the Frothing Berserker is getting buffed. Next turn we might then just play the Firelord. That's the only card, the only huge card we can play. But because he has so many units on board, and of course another Feral Spirit, the Firelord is not getting a right target in most cases. So that means we will clear the wolf. Let's go for the Firelord as well. We are clearing the wolves here. Frothing Berserker is getting buffed, but it might just die to the Totem Golem. He might also have another spell that can clear the Frothing Berserker. We'll see about that. And of course, the best target would be here the Totem Golem for the Firelord. Chance for that is pretty slim, so not expecting that. Yeah, Stoneclaw, by far the worst option. Getting that again. Lightning Storm. And now we can trade. At least not hitting the face. But right now our hand is so bad. Yeah, that is also not working. Because of the healing totem. Don't like to drop the Ooze right now. Because there might be a weapon. And if the weapon is coming. I mean, so far he hasn't played one. So we might just go for the body. Yeah, let's go for the body. We are getting a bit of armor, and next turn we will play the Varian. This one might change the outcome a lot if we can get a nice board with that. Think from below. So right now that would be a trade here. He's then getting 1 card from the Mana Tide Totem, which is of course bad. He will get another one next turn, because we can't kill that right now. Let's see what we can find here. Give me some nice cards, please. So that's Harrison Jones. There's another Battle Rage. And there is... Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Not sure about Thousand Jones. We probably need that. He still hasn't played a single weapon and there should be weapons in his deck. At least the Spirit Claws, if he's not going for any kind of Jade Golem. The one on that. Lightning Bolt taking care of the Thousand Jones. Ooh, Doppelgangster. Wow, he's playing Evolve. That's good. Good for you. Good for you. So let's see. If we go for the Ravaging Ghoul, we could take out the Faceless Chambler. And then we can clear one of the other units. This one is not great. I mean, could have been way worse. But if we go for the Ravaging Ghoul, we will of course lose the Varian Wrynn, so we don't want that. In that case, now we're going for the Elite. Let's hit that. We will kill the 6-7 here. We will take out the Mist. Let's draw first. Oh, we're drawing 4 cards. Armorsmith. Here's a Monkey. And a Ghoul, Malkorok. Ah, that's decent. Let's draw another 4 cards. And we're dropping the Armorsmith then. So let's take out this one. So still have a decent board. I mean, you can kill the Varian here without a problem. He can take out the Elite. So he's losing the Museum Curator. He's probably losing the Dark Peddler if he's not trading with that. I should have killed the Armorsmith maybe first. He's not doing that. That wasn't too brave. I mean, he was clearing the board, but now we have a lot of armor and he's out of cards and there's a concede. Ooh, we win that against the Shaman. That's good. Guess what, guys? We have a third game. We have a third Shaman. Really, what else? What else is there on the ladder? Slam, Fey War X, Elite, Fierce Monkey. That's a nice curve. I guess we can just keep that. And the last game was just, I would say, won because of our nice little Varian in the end. So that was a nice finish. Otherwise, the game was probably over. Starting end is good. We're keeping that. So we can coin into the 3 War Eggs. Then we might kill a Tunnel Frog. There you go. We might then drop a Totem Golem on 2 and we have the Slam. Take that out. There is a Totem Golem as expected. So we're drawing another card here. Getting 3 points of damage alongside, of course. Grimy Gadgeteer. So at least we were able here to clear his early minions. For 2 mana, what's now coming? Maybe just a Totem. Or another Totem Golem that he just got right here. So a nice little top deck. Has to be nice. We are dropping the Fierce Monkey. Maybe then going for the Frothing Berserker next turn. We'll also drop this one or the Elite. One of those. Depends a bit on how strong the board will get from his side. If he's getting lucky, he might drop another Feral Spirit. That would be a really good turn for him. Then the Grimy here will just die because he has 2 wolves on board. And it's the Jade Claws. Yay! Fun times. So, ooh, he's not trading with the weapon. That's greedy. With that board, really like the Ravaging Ghoul right now. Would have loved to see a trade with the weapon here on the Fierce Monkey earlier. Not sure why he was using the patches, could have saved that on board. But I mean, maybe he was expecting the Ghoul. But the cards we played so far were all, for sure, give him the Northshire Cleric. The game is sometimes such a bullshit. Yeah, you played very well. So definitely going for this one. And we're dropping this one here as well. We'll take out of the small time Buckney. Right now he has 3 damage available on board. So he is not able to take out the Frothing Berserker just with the Jade Claws and the Northshire Cleric. But let's face it, so far he was getting super lucky. So that means that he has a Flame Tongue Totem in hand. He will drop that here. Or Jade Lightning, that was also just from the top. So he's spawning a 2-2 Jade Golem. So Finley gives him a new hero power. Probably looking for some extra damage. Yep, there was some extra damage with the Shapeshift. Can't use that right now. And will you attack with the Jade Claws? Probably not. Probably wants to get some extra value here. So we can either take it faster with the Elite and taking out 2 units this turn, or we are dropping the Grimy and we'll only take out 1 unit right now. I like that a bit more for the future value. We will... well, should we kill this one? We will then trade with the Jade Claws, taking out this one, still at the Sir Finley and the Jade Golem on board. But I definitely don't want to give him more cards with the Northshire Cleric, so let's kill this one. Get 2 armor. Hopefully the Grimy will buff the Elite. That's not happening, but he's buffing the other Grimy. So we could play that next turn as well. Hey, Faceless. And was that from the top again? Haven't seen it. Could be. If I'm one day lucky as well, I will phone you guys. For sure. Yeah, you're coming too late. Let's drop this one. Can't really play the blood here. I mean, we could use that on the Faceless, but then he will not trade. That is not working. Right now he's pushing 10 from the board, 1 more with the Shapeshift. That's not too great. The Healing Totem is such a pain at the moment. We're buffing the Ooze. Again, not the right target. Really wanted to see the Elite getting buffed. If that was at 6, we might just go for the Elite and the Blood and clear the Faceless and still have a 6-5 on board. If it's just hitting the face now, that's possible, because he has so much damage on board already. So now let's drop, please drop a Lava Burst and for 3, another Jade Lightning. Can't play that. Could have played another Lightning Bolt maybe. Not happening, but we're down to 8 anyway. Lava Burst is coming. Yay. Harrison Jones. Yeah, that is all working wonderful. No, it's not. Definitely not working wonderful. So if we are feeling super lucky, we could go for the Firelord. But let's face it, we're not getting lucky here, so we will not hit the Faceless and the 20%. So we need to go, we could go for the Elite here, take out the Jade Golem. Then he's able to push 8 damage, 9 damage, so we can go up to 10. That is not much. I would assume that he is still winning next turn. But you can't change that. If you are getting that lucky, then of course you will win. I mean, you have 3 cards in hand and normally there should be enough burst damage. There you go, down to 3. Jade Lightning, and again from the top. No comment there, guys. No comment. Well, that will be the end of today's episode. Wasn't very successful. Not sure how the deck is performing against other decks. So far I have played 5 games with the deck. And I'm not lying. Every game was against the Shaman. Every game was against the Shaman. Seriously. What's wrong with the game here? Hearthstone. What's up with you? So I'm not sure how the game is performing against other decks. You might want to try it out for yourself. Against Shaman, it is not working that great. I have won 2 games, lost 3, but the 2 games were super close. You have seen 1 winning game here in the video. The other one was pretty close as well, so definitely not a good matchup for the deck. Other matchups might be better, so you might want to check that out for yourself. It's still a fun deck to play, I don't argue with that, but right now with all the shamans on the ladder and the super balanced Hearthstone game, I'm not sure if the deck is working that great for you to go up to the higher ranks. Try it out, leave feedback in the comment section, and as always, give me a thumbs up if you have liked the video. See you then in the next one that is coming tomorrow most likely, and have a good night. Bye bye guys.